It is amazing when you learn something about the fact you have thought all of the years that was true, but you learn to know that there is a whole another story about it. And the thing I'm talking about today is that we have known to learn that water is a good conductor of electricity, which is mostly true, but there is something else about it too. Water is not a good conductor of electricity. The reason why water conducts electricity is because it contains minerals such as magnesium, calcium, and many other things. And the water I'm talking here is the normal water, which we know, such as rainwater or tap water. So this is normal water. There is another water known as pure water, and pure water is something which is distilled water, and it is condensed from steam. And the pure water which we see in chemistry classes is or laboratories is deionized water. So pure water does not contain any minerals or any charged ions, which is why it does not conduct electricity. So pure water is actually a good insulator rather than a good conductor. So now let's understand how does electricity flow through the body, through the water. So in order for a substance to carry charges, carry electricity, the body should contain ions or electrons which are charged. Or the other thing is it should contain molecules which are free to move in the body. Now you may think that H2O contains molecules which are free to move through the body, but the fact is that it does not contain any charged ions unless it's a normal water which contains ions from other particles. This is why normal water becomes a good conductor of electricity and pure water remains a good insulator. Now let's talk about why is it easier to get shocked. The primary fact about it is that when water is involved, water being a liquid makes it easy for it to spread over this surface of and the nooks of your skin, which is why we easily get shocked and the electricity is traveling through our body. This means that you start creating ions just by strong electric field in the water. This leads to another phenomena which is known as ionizing, which happens when water is exposed to high electric potential. In simple terms, it means that you create ions in the water just by the electric field. Therefore, it leads to ion trails, which is very much like the ion trails you find in the lightning that is created in the air. Now, what ion trails does is that it creates a passage for electricity to flow, and the current flowing through the ion trail is without any resistance, so it is very dangerous when this thing happens. In any case, you should really avoid getting in touch with electrical towers during lightning or rainy season. So it makes it clear that water itself is not a good conductor of electricity. The only reason it becomes a good conductor is when it contains minerals such as calcium, magnesium, and much more. And pure water is always a good insulator rather than a conductor.